very scary.
It was very scary, very different.
And if you could bring one thing back from Vanda, what would it be?
Oh, it could be so many things, but I think probably the weather.
Mr. Wright, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Now, back to not-so-sunny Shropshire. We sent Charlotte Knott along with a film crew to the Elms yesterday to report on Moor Park's netball performance.
The Elms Preparatory School, set at the foot of the beautiful Malvern Hills, a perfect place for a challenging game of netball. After a few goes at goal, it still would not go in for Moor Park. The post was against them. In the second quarter, Moor Park's passing improved and they won the quarter 4-2. The coach looked upon the team along with nervous Moor Park parents. Moor Park was strong in the toss-ups, but they still found it difficult to keep hold of the ball. The Elms' strong passing and close marking continued. In the fourth quarter, it was more even. Players were getting tired. They drew 3-all. Final score was 21-9 to the Elms.
They're really tall and they're a lot stronger than us and they're really good.
I thought Moor Park played very well. The other team were very strong, but Moor Park, they did some good movement on the court and they were just unfortunate with their shots at goal. But yes, I was very pleased with the way in which they played.
As we heard from the coach, we'll have a better chance in the next match.
Staying away from the academic front, we bring you news of the new DT building.
Moor Park are running a coherence appeal to improve the school facilities.
This includes a new CDT building so that Mr. Jug can emerge from the cramped wet cellars after 40 years.
Back in November, the machines moved in to demolish the walls, the sheds, and the old rotten wood.
Then the builders moved in, but the metal office proved to be a bit heavy for the digger.
Building work moved on quickly in the new year.
Earlier this weekend, our special correspondent, Jonathan Wood, spoke to Mr. Piercy about the new building.
And I hear there's something about an underground heating system. Could you explain it?
I think it's called geothermal energy. I don't pretend to be a scientist or a science teacher, but geothermal energy is where the natural heat of the earth, or possibly our lake, is used to cut our fuel bills. So by putting in geothermal energy, we are going to save our fuel bills by possibly a third.
About the interior, could you talk about that too?
What I should have said about the heating is that there's a series of pipes under the floor which is going to provide the heating when the geothermal energy system is installed. But the facilities, the main room is a large workshop for Mr. Judd to do all his things, and there's also a design room which will be full of computers so that, for example, you can design something on the computer, a button can be pressed, and in the workshop a machine will make your bookmark or your t-shirt transfer or whatever you happen to be making.
I see you're wearing your hard hat.
Can't take any risks when you're on a building site.
That new CDT building looks like it's coming on well.
It certainly does. Now, lots of people live at Moor Park. I wouldn't like to guess who is our oldest resident, but one of our youngest is Florence Crew.
Yesterday, one of our camera crews was lucky enough to be invited to her 4th birthday party.
On the 4th of February, Florence Crew celebrated her 4th birthday. We started with a game of musical chairs, which Florence won. Fun was had by big and small. Friendly rivalries soon grew, but gave way to more party games. birthday from all of us here at MPTV.
Must have been great fun.
Again, from all of us, happy birthday.
Finally to the weather. How's it looking, Katie?
Today's been a normal English day. Tomorrow will be just the same. Tuesday will have clouds and rain. The British Isles will unfortunately be the same with clouds. That's the weather. Back to Peter.
That's all from us in the studio.
This has been an MPTV production.
Good night.
Good night.